Hello. We are ranking. We are ranking again. We are gonna be ranking like 2026 color palettes. I know like the Pantone color of the year hasn't come out yet. At least like at the time I'm filming this. Hello. Is Editing Hannah here? At this point in time, Pantone has released their color of the year and they said it was white. So anyways, do I think that's really you know what, yeah, sure, we'll say weird given everything that's going on. Yeah. So I'm just glad that we as a collective have decided that green is the color of the year regardless. So nice try, Pantone. Better luck next year. Everyone's like kind of predicting it's gonna be like a green, like a deep green. Honestly, maybe a little bit similar to this, maybe a little more like muted, like a more natural, like earthy tone. I have no idea. I know last year was like a brown, like mocha or something. So we shall see. We shall see. But anyways, just a little reminder, because I am especially unique and crazy. I made my own like ranking system. So at the very top is Elite. It is the best of the best. I could never get sick of it. It's everything to me. Underneath we have Love. I appreciate it. I love it, but it's not enough to be top dog in Elite. Underneath that is I like it, which is what it says. I just like it. It is what it is like our neutral ground. I could take it, I could leave it. It's just kind of sitting there. Then it's You Got Lucky, which is like you were this close to ending up in the bottom too, but it's like there's something about this color that or thing that just works. So it is saving you from our bottom two, which is But How. I'm confused. I don't understand it. The effort that went into it, and it looks the way that it does, like just it's a general confusion and not in a good way. So But How. And last, most definitely least, is Bleach. I hate not only that I hate that I perceived it. My eyes had to see it. I don't like it, is what I'm trying to tell you guys. So yeah, I just am looking at Bear, which like they do paint. Their color of the year is Hidden Gem. I'm gonna put it up on the screen for you guys. Honestly, I love all shades of green. I think it is very hard to do a bad shade of green. So I don't know. I'm just gonna have to put it in a like. I do like the shade of green, but I just think in general, like kind of matte, like muted colors don't really hit the spot for me in that way. And I will say, like, I'm also just kind of judging on like if this is like a color I would wear, or like I would like paint a wall with it, or like have decor in that color, or just kind of like a general appreciation for it. Like I say all the time, the color pink, I think it is a beautiful color. I would not wear it, and I don't really feel like I want decor in that color, but there's just something about it that I'm just like, I can appreciate this color. You know what I mean? So that's, in case you're wondering like how's this go ranking colors, that's how I'm like my guidelines for this. So this is why it just gets a like, because most of the time for muted colors in general, I do like them, but because it's green, it's not going to go, and it is what it is. So that's their color of the year, and they do have like they have a whole palette. It's honestly very muted and like earthy, which again, like this one, the Mocha Ice, I just feel like it is what it is. I think like to me it's reading a little too pink to be like a good neutral color for me. So yeah, I can just kind of take it or leave it. But like Mocha Ice, yeah, it's what it is. But I feel like Dainty Lace, very interesting color names, I would put that in a like. It's neutral, but it's more brown leaning, so I prefer that. So that's why like I would put it above, even though I consider them both kind of like neutral colors. Yes, the more kind of brown warmth is better for me. Iced Copper, Um, yeah. Oh, okay, one sec. Okay, I'm back. I gotta check my food. Okay. Where was I? Ice Copper. I feel like it is what it is. I don't know. I'm not a huge neutrals, but like I'm so picky with them. I just feel like I either prefer either like whites or like off whites, and if I'm gonna go brown, like I want as close to a true brown as I can get. I don't really like yeah, it's just what I like. It's just what I like. So I don't know, this Ice Copper, it's just a little tan, a little, not a lot. I don't love it. It just is what it is. Like, ugh. Terracotta Urn. I'm honestly gonna give it a but how. I feel like it's not reading red enough to be like a, or even orangey enough to be a terracotta. I also don't get the urn part of it. Maybe it's like, I just don't get it. I just don't get it. I don't know. I don't know if you can not get a color, but I just don't. Rumors. Okay. Gosh, you're gonna think like, what is wrong with this girl? I wish it was a little more purple leaning. Like it is, it's like a brownie red, but I wish it was more of like a brownie purple. I don't know. I just feel like you're saying rumors. I'm like, I want it to be more purple reading, and because it's not, I'll just put it in. It is what it is. Okay. Curtain Call. It's like giving gray, slate. It is a neutral. I don't know why. I just don't like that shade of gray. I don't like it. It's just my feelings about it. That color gray, I don't know. Okay, actually I lied. Rumors, I'm gonna put it in You Got Lucky because it is a nice shade of brown. It's not the one that I want. So I'm gonna save it. I'm gonna say You Got Lucky. And Curtain Call. Is it too dramatic to put it in bleach? I don't know. I just don't like that shade of gray. I really don't. Okay. Anyways, Wheat Bread. When you say wheat, I'm thinking yellow. So I don't know. I'm also like taking into consideration the color names. Like it just like, I don't know. I like it though, for sure. Like this is a neutral that I like. It's a little gray brown kind of leaning. Well, it's gray, but I think there's like a bit of warmth to it that's coming from a bit of like a brownie undertone. I don't see the wheat at all, but regardless, I'm still gonna put that I like it. I did Dainty Lace, Blank Canvas. It's a bit of like an off yellow, but to me it's reading a little bit neon yellow, and that I do not like. I enjoy an off-white color, but I'm very picky with them. Yeah, I just don't. I prefer like warmer yellow if you're gonna go off-white. This is reading a little bit, I don't want to call it pea, but like, it's just reading a little too neon to me. Also, again, like I'm looking at these on the screen, maybe like when it's painted on a wall or something, it would look totally different. So yeah, no shade to bear, but Blank Canvas, I'm honestly gonna have to put it in bleach. Like this is just like a personal pet peeve. Like anytime I see things that are off-white, there's always this yellow tint to it that I cannot stand. I recently got envelopes, and this is again like literally so stupid and trivial, and I'm aware, but you know what, I gotta crash out over the little stuff so I can remain calm and cool when it matters, okay? It's a give and take. It's a balance in life, right? I got these envelopes. It was said cream. I said great. I take them home. I get them out of the package, and it's yellow. It's a yellow. That is not cream. I was mad. So that color is getting a bleach because it has haunted me. And that has happened many times. Don't call it cream. Anyways, Watery. I don't know, I just don't, it's like, there's a grayness to it. I think in general, like I have already said this at the beginning of the video, I am not a huge fan of muted colors. like, give me something vibrant. Like, I just feel like that gray wash, or if they're using the opposite color, whatever it is they're mixing to get this muted, I just look at it and I just feel like I want to turn it up. So honestly, like, I'm just gonna have to put water in. It is what it is. I like the shade of blue, but there's just something about, like, I just don't like it. I don't know. Dragonfly. Honestly, I'll put it in a I like it. What did I say for watery? Did I say it is what it is? Yeah. And then Dragonfly, I'll put that I like it. I do like the color. I feel like I would wear that as in like a jacket or something. Oh, Adirondack Blue. I was like, how the Adirondack Blue, again, like, same thing. I think it is a nice shade, but I just want to turn it up like a little bit. It's also just it's gonna be a lot of lights. Wow, I didn't look at this before. I really thought there would have been like more, but I'm kind of going all over the place. Nocturne Blue. And I think it just feels like it is so close to what it should be. And I say should be based off my own personal opinion. Because even looking at Nocturne Blue, I do like it. And I understand, you know, every color can have its spot somewhere. You know, I'm sure even that freaking blank canvas would look nice somewhere. But I just feel like even with the Nocturne Blue, like, I just want it to be deeper. It's like you're 2 steps away from being a very nice, deep shade of blue. So yeah, I kind of want to put it in But How a little bit, because I'm just like, especially Nocturne, that means it's like night. Like, I just feel like you were so close. I don't know. I'm putting it in But How. That's just how I feel. Cracked Pepper. It's kind of like a gray black, not a true black. I'll put it in a light. Like, I feel like, again, it's, to me, like a neutral color that I like it. It's not, you know, a full-on black, so it's not like, I feel like if you just go like a straight black, like a jet black, it can be too much sometimes. So a bit of a gray black can be nice. But I will say, like, I feel like sometimes gray black stuff picks up fingerprints and dust like no other. I don't know why. Smoked Tan. I just don't like this. You know what? I'm gonna put it in bleach. I am. I don't know how to describe it. It's, again, it's a gray. There's a brownness to it, but I feel like there's also a bit of green in there that's like, I don't know. It's just not hitting the spot for me. Okay? It's just not. Beehive. I don't know. Again, I'll just call it But How. Like, I feel like this could have been a very nice, warm shade of yellowy orange. But I don't think this is supposed to be like a very warm palette, and I get it, but I just like I can't stop myself because that's what I like. I'm just like, but. So I'm gonna put it in But How. Like, it is a nice shade of I'll just say orangey yellow. But again, like, that kind of grayness, mutedness to it, I just cannot do it. Maybe if they had just made it like darker, like maybe added a bit more orange to it. I just don't know. Urban Nature. This one is reading a little bit pastel-y to me, so I am gonna put that in a like. Actually, you know what? I would put it in a love. I love like a nice pastel green. Apparently that's very Gen Z. I don't know if that's true. What's next? Baronial Brown. I'm sure you guys are having so much fun listening to me talk about 30 minutes in. Anyways, Baronial Brown, Barony, I don't know. I also wonder if it's like my laptop screen, anyways, that's like affecting it. I just feel like, again, like, I just want to put it in bleach. I feel like it's a brown, but to me, there's reading like there's a little bit of a green undertone to it that I just do not like. I'm also very picky with my browns. I think also, like, as a black woman, like, when I am looking for brown shades to wear, it is hard. It is hard to find them. So I feel like I judge other brown shades extra hard, where I'm like, that green tone, if I were to like wear that as a jacket, I don't think I would like it. Like, I just don't know. I think in general, like, injustice that has been done to brown shades in general is like a personal like pet peeve of mine, whether that's like on characters, like I said, color of clothing and makeup, like but yeah, you know what, it's running a little bit deeper than color for me, but that's a bleach, or than just, you know, ranking off color, whatever. Rodeo Tan, I can put it in a like. I don't mind it. Again, like the ashiness to it, I just cannot. But I don't hate it. I don't, like, I think it could be a good neutral. Then we have Ecological, which I'll put it in is what it is. Like I said, I love me a green shade, but again, I just, the tone that it's in, I can't. And, oh, I already said cracked pepper. Okay. So that was me talking smack about colors for 15 minutes. I hope you had so much fun. But you know, I literally just thought too, like, I'm gonna make my own color palette for 2026. So I'm gonna pause and throw that together, because I just feel like, you know what, I think I'll put myself on the chopping block. You know, I sat here and I talked about my hatred for blank canvas. I think it's fair game that I put what my color palette would be, so you guys can see. Yeah. Okay, one sec. Here she is. With this, I am like thinking of like colors I actually want to start wearing in my everyday life, just because I do feel like I dress not plain, but like I just think I've changed and I'm 25 now, you know, so I just feel like I'm really trying to dress in a way that I like and not be like a self-conscious. So thus, yeah, so that's what contributed to the colors. Let me just show you guys. I think I already put it up. I don't know, I'm gonna put it up again. This is my color palette reveal hands. So my color of the year, deep mauve. I love the color purple. I think like a nice, deeper, like rich color. I will wear this all year round. I really don't care. So that's my color of the year. Then I have regular mauve and like a midnight zone. I love purple and blue together. It just hits the spot for me every time. The other thing too, like I also just wanted to show you like when I think of like a deep blue, that's kind of what I go for. Yeah. And then I have Gladiolus, which is like, I just love the shade. I think it looks great on me. I guess you could consider it more of like a summer shade, but whatever, gonna throw it on there. Then I put my browns. This is what I consider a base brown. For me, what I view as like a true brown. I know, I'm sure everyone's gonna have something to say, that's the thing with color, but to me that is giving a true brown. Then a deep brown or like a darker brown, and what I consider a light brown. We're not leaning too much into a like any other color. So that's what I mean when I say like true brown. We're not leaning towards reds or purples or anything like that. So that's what I consider my browns. And then I have like a fired earth, which is a reddy brown. I love a red leaning brown. I really do. I don't know, it's just beautiful. Yeah, and then I have purple sky, which is a bit of like a bluey purple vibe going on. Just another like very deep shade of purple. Then I have, especially because I was going off about these colors, this is what I consider a tan, a cream, and an off-white. So you know what I mean? Like there's nothing wrong with that other shade that was like more yellow leaning, like fine. But my thing is that it will say cream and this is what I'm expecting and that's what I get. So it does make me a little, and like, that's what I said. Like I think people will see that and think, oh, that's tan, but no, this, at least to me. And then off-white, for me, I tend to go a little bit more like gray-ish leaning. I just think it looks nicer. That's just me. And then I put pastel grass. This is just my shade of green. It's what I like. I love a deep green as well, but just like something about something in that shade range is gonna hit the spot for me like every time. So yeah, these are my colors of the year. That, yeah, so I don't know what I'm saying. I genuinely want to start dressing more in this color palette, and even like my room is very plain, so I want to start like adding more color, just make my space my own and make it feel like mine. So I'm gonna come back to this color palette, and who knows, maybe I'll update you guys and be like, hey, or maybe I'll just start seeing me wearing those colors in videos more often. Yeah, let me know if you make your own color palette, like what colors would be in it, and if you're judging mine, feel free. Do you hate any shades? Are you looking at me going like, girl, that is not mauve, what is wrong with you? Do you think I'm psychotic for having such deep opinions on colors? I don't know. I'm gonna call it the designer in me. That's my cop out, but listen. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I don't know why I'm pointing. This is me in full YouTuber mode. I hope you enjoyed the video. Yeah, but seriously, I'll see you next Friday.